general population think all autistic people are gifted or savants or have some awesome
Mhm.
capabilities. But the reality is most people with autism fall probably right in the middle. They have
Mhm.
different deficits and different strengths, but most people are typical in the sense of having average abilities, and their uh, sensory issues vary and differ, but they are not severely limited, but they're not superhuman either.
And that's just like an impossible mountain to climb. Yeah, yeah, for sure. And there's also Mark and I have talked many times, it's just a matter of being able to have conversations like we're having and for people to get on the same page about all the issues that have held people back, you know, um, and that's going to take time. It's not going
Yes.
to happen overnight, you know.
Yeah.
Um, and there's also a lot of people that have built ways of life and are comfortable and afraid of not having those comforts. And people are going to fight back, not to be able to hold on to those comforts. And, and so we just have to have patience, but it's something we are determined to do, you know.
Yes, yes. And Crystal, and you talked a little bit just going back to, you mentioned all the isms we discussed in our previous talk, but sometimes we it seems as though I feel that there are people who are incentivized to continue creating divisions and creating the isms and creating separations, rather than bringing or promoting unity. And sadly, it happens on so many divisions, whether it's socially, economically, racially, ethnically, and our world is so diverse, but in so many ways with each new achievement or each new step up, there's a new schism created or a new
Yeah.
ism as a result of the accomplishment, his feelings, and to connect. And that's the area where we had so much difficulty with family members because they didn't understand and they couldn't, or in some cases wouldn't, attempt to understand him. They didn't understand, well, why can't he just do certain things? Or why can't he? And we'd explain to them and we'd just tell them, well, that's a part of his autism. And I think they were still perplexed and still didn't understand. And in a lot of cases, we left it on that note, them not understanding and us moving on.
Yeah, that is so difficult.